Hello, my name's Daniel Yiga, and this is my presentation for my pilot media project. What realm of media production you're interested in, working in, post LSBU, making a project in, currently passionate about? Filming and editing and sound effects. That's what I want to do when I finish my studies at LSBU University. Important technical production, best skills you want to develop in yourself because you are passionate. Because you are passionate about cultivating those skills, they will prepare you for work in the industry. I want to create scary movies. I want to create documentaries. I want to create to film and edit promo adverts, drama series, and I want to see if I can create tension in people's lives by filming and editing and creating sound effects in most of scary movies. What project you've decided to make and how it aligns with your career, goals, passions. Have decided to create a short thriller film called The Last Press because I am passionate about this. This film, The Last Press, is about a man who left his son back home at home, and an intruder went into the house and planted a bomb, an explosive, in their house, and then he called the dad of the kid who was in the house, but the dad was ignoring his calls. And so this guy sent him a message and told him, "Wow, I've seen your son back home. He's sleeping and he looks so cute." And then the intruder says his last press of the TV remote will be his last. His press on the TV remote will be his last press. So the dad started panting, checked on the camera, and he saw the guy into the house. And then he starts panting, and then he starts driving to come and save his child from being killed by the bomb. References. I've watched Whiplash, and this Whiplash movie has a tension scene on time code 1:05:46 seconds when Andrew was humiliated by Fletcher. He was given wrong music sheet by Fletcher to perform a piece he was not prepared for. The tension in this movie starts when Andrew starts to drive, speeding to get back to the concert. He crashed the car in his hurry. His face and hands are visibly injured. And this is the YouTube link to that movie. Mission Impossible. On time code 12:02, in this car chase and motorbike scene, the environment is filled with hazards like narrow streets, dangerous elements like people. This creates more tension in the scene, feeling that something could go wrong. And this is the YouTube link for that movie, for that clip I was talking about. Another one is Fast and Furious. On time code from the beginning of this scene. In this film, the actors took high physical risks to an extreme level by jumping cars from one building to another and driving in the wrong side of the road, which can cause accidents. This creates a lot of tension in the scene, and that's the same thing I want to do in my audiences. And this is the YouTube link to that scene I was talking about. Work in progress assets. I have written the plan of this short movie. I have written a plan of this short movie, and this is the link of a bit of the a scene which is going to be there in this short movie that I'm going to create, and this is the link to it. This is the link to it. Yeah, this is how it looks like. Yeah, so in that I've only filmed when the intruder is going to the house. I've not yet filmed when the intruder is communicating to the boy's dad, but I believe everything will be done as soon before the time for submission. And this is another link for the same thing. If it doesn't work on YouTube, OneDrive maybe can work. What has worked well? Everything is going on as planned. I was able to brainstorm on this film. I know the beginning, middle, and the end of this film, this short movie. I know all the softwares I will be using to edit my film and create sound effects. I'll be using for visual, I'll be using Premiere Pro, and for visual effects I'll be using After Effects, and also for sound I'll be using Logic, just like how I am using it right now to record this audio for my presentation. And I've also tried to create an explosive. This is not real, but they're just props that I'm going to be using to create an explosive, something to be looking like an explosive, but it's not real. What hasn't worked well? Creating sound effects for this station film has not yet gone well, but I believe before my submission of the final film, everything will be all done. Everything will be done. Yeah, it's not easy to create sound effects. I didn't know, but because the sound effects has to be matching the visual, the something on you're showing on the screen, so it's not easy, but I believe I'll do it. How you will continue to develop? I will develop, but giving more time to create sound effects, and by filming some clips before the end of January 2025, because I want my final film to be ready before February 2025. Yeah. What are your next steps for major project? Next step is to film and edit my final short thriller movie, The Last Press. And I believe it's going to go on well, and I will not stop here. This is just going to be a small clip of a movie, and after my studies, I'm going to put it into a whole movie, a 1 hour movie. I will put this clip, I'll create a big story from top to the end, and I'll have to put this as to be also in the movie, because this is going to be just a few minutes, and I have to create how it started, what happened, why was the boy, why was this intruder planting a bomb in the house. So it will be, I'll create a movie after my studies. I'll create a full movie, and I believe I can do it. According to the knowledge I've got from my studies, I'm going to make it, and I will make it. Thank you.